Good evening, Bulldogs fans, and welcome to the post-game show after the Black Falls Bulldogs knock off the Brooks Bandits by a final of 3-2, ending the Brooks Bandits' 13-game winning streak and picking up the Bulldogs' second win as the newest members of the BCHL. And I am here with the first star, the performer, number 33, Wilson Maxfield, saving 37 of 39 shots. Just an incredible performance from you, Wilson. What were you seeing out there? Was it kind of the puck almost beach ball size out there tonight? Because it sure seemed like it.
Yeah, I felt really good tonight. It's always motivating playing against your old team, and the boys wanted it really bad tonight for me and for Aaron and DMAC, all of us coming from there. So it was a really fun game, super competitive out there.
Well, that first period, Bulldogs got up on the board 1-0, but then after that, Brooks were hungry to tie it up. And if it wasn't for you in that first period, things could have been a totally different game. What do you see from this Bandits team and how relentless they are? Obviously, you've played with them, but now seeing them on the other side of things, what do you see from them when they're pushing like that?
They're an extremely skilled team. Obviously, I got to watch them all the time last year, and so I know a lot of the guys' tendencies, stuff like that. So I think that's what helped me out tonight a lot too. And they're a really good team, obviously.
So it's a short turnaround. You got to have Brooks on Friday night, and it's a rematch, right? And you're going to see them like you have already seen them quite a few times. But just kind of getting ready for that Friday night game. What's something that maybe you could take away from tonight's game into that Friday game?
I think when we're at our best, we have a lot of energy on the bench. We're laying body, we're getting up for the small plays like blocking shots, stuff like that. So I think the energy is big for us going into these next couple games.
I got to ask you, and it's kind of funny, I've been kind of joking about it all game, but what's it like being behind that wall? That new wall that has just been added to the Black Falls Bulldogs with, Easton, Adrian, and Johnson. What's that like with those guys in front of you?
They're huge players. They got long sticks, so they keep a lot to the outside. They both had great games. Adrian playing last week too. He was unreal, and I think they're great additions to our team.
Well, we look forward to Friday night's game, but congratulations on a huge win against your former team, 3-2 over the Brooks Bandits. I'm pleased to be joined post-game by head coach Doug Quinn. And Doug, incredible game. It was a little bit of a back and forth, a little bit of an emotional one for sure. You knew Brooks was going to push. They pushed at the end of that first period, start of the second period, and then obviously that third period, they were very hungry to get things back to even. How happy were you overall with that hockey game?
Well, I was very happy. Obviously Brooks is, arguably the top team in the country, and us coming off our last game, where, we just didn't play very well. I thought today we came out and played with a lot of energy. I thought that saw some really good things on our forecheck, and, our penalty killers did a great job. Certainly at the end there, giving up the 4-on-3 and the 5-on-3 and kind of hanging on to it was big. And Wilson Maxfield, he had an outstanding game, so that was good.
Yeah, Wilson Maxfield, definitely a game changer in this one. But let's talk about those three newcomers making their debut here at the Eagle Builder Center as Black Falls Bulldogs. In Johnson, you had Adrian, and then you had Newman. And let's talk about the defense first, and those two brick walls on the blue line and how you paired them together. What did you see out of those guys tonight?
Well, I thought that they played great. All our defense did. We were certainly trying to upgrade our defense, and, they give us some size and strength, and, they're good puck handlers, good defenders, and they were a big partner of our win today.
And then talking to Alparada in the first intermission, we were talking about Ryan Newman and how he brings that pest, a nuisance to the Bulldogs this year. And we saw it there in that third period with him absolutely crushing Luke Marshall with a big hit. But what can you expect out of him? Is he going to be that physical forward that you were looking for?
Well, he's a veteran in this league. He's got good size. He's actually put up quite a few points this year. But he gives us, maybe more of a physical presence and then some depth that we probably needed. So, yeah, all three have been great additions.
Well, it was a good physical game, but we talked about team identity, and obviously it was a unique year. I talked to Al about it. 2 deadlines that you have to face in one given year for trades, and obviously this year again you had to face a trade deadline today. But with all these new players coming into the lineup, is it going to be a matter of finding another new team identity, or for the most part, do you feel like you got that nailed down?
Well, we have our core group, and we have a strong leadership group, and we made a few changes at the trade deadline, but I think that it'll be easy for those guys to fit in, and now everybody knows, like, this is our team, and there's no other changes, so this is who we're moving forward with.
Well, we're really looking forward to what's to come down the stretch as the Black Falls Bulldogs defeat the Brooks Bandits 3-2. They'll get set to take on the Brooks Bandits, well, yet again, Friday night for Parent Night on February 16th. Have a great evening.